Motion and Forces, Physics in Necrotic World, Episode 102, Force Versions. Welcome, strangers. Okay, so lately I've been hearing people say there is a lot. Like, they say there is quite a bit. You just keep going, there is. There is. And that doesn't sound as wrong as when I was like, always. There is multiple spiders. There is many problems. I mean, there is sounds okay, but like in that context, there implies plurality, like, you know, plural, more than one, but is implies singularity, single, one, uno. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit strange, really. Okay, so gravitational, magnetic, and electric are your core force field style non-contact forces. Okay, so we're part of a machine, you know, some clockwork of the universe, but let's play this game out, yeah? Life is a game, let's play it properly, yeah? Sorry, I didn't know why did I, such a weird accent. Okay, let's play it properly. Yeah. I bet it'll be interesting. Trust me on this one, it'll be interesting. Okay, so reaction force always acts perpendicular to the surface. It's the force pulling back another force in like some sort of kung fu reaction, you know? Okay, it's not that interesting. It's not that, I mean, it is interesting, but it's not that exciting in an against reacting way. Okay, that's how it works. It reacts, so it's against reacting, yeah. Okay, so air resistant is when something is moving in air, then the particles in said air are in collision with something. So this slows the something down, yeah? So it takes longer. So it's, what is that sound? Okay, so it's slowing down how long it takes for, say, a hot air balloon to land or a parachute to land, or as often seen in Jurassic Park franchise. As often seen in a Jurassic Park franchise, the collision... Okay, wait, let me say that sentence again. What is my brother doing? Sometimes... Okay. Air resistant is when something is moving in the air. Then the particles in said air are in collision with the something, so as slowing down how long it takes for, say, a hot air balloon to land, or a parachute to land, or as often seen in the Jurassic Park franchise, the team's car somehow, like, ends up crashing up into the tree. Rion, can you please stop doing that? What are you doing?
Rolling a ball.
You're rolling a ball. Do you want to read this with me?
Here go the ball to...
Why you... Okay. Right, so air resistance. Rion, can I get this done? When you're not a baby anymore. Okay, so my brother's throwing a little toy football. Okay, so that's also an example of air resistance. Sure, it's really like, there's not much of a difference. He throws in the air, it'll take a while before it crashes into the football table thing. Anyways, as often seen with the Jurassic... Rion, please stop doing that.
You can try to hurt these players.
He's talking about the football table. It's not... Yeah. Rion, can you not? Okay. Okay. So I don't know why I'm just getting irritated a bit. But you're not a baby anymore. He's literally 8 years old. He should not be like this. I don't know why that irritates me. Leon, stop it.
I need a ball.
Is the ball helping me finish 102?
Yeah.
I really want to do well. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Then let me do it. Oh, then I need to explain it.
I know.
Yeah, you know, and you're still doing that. Please stop.
I'm just
Okay.
Showing how.
Stop it! Okay. Okay, so as often seen in a Jurassic Park franchise, the team's car somehow always ends up crashing into a tree. Actually, you know, with the crashing, it's a clear air resistance is not. It's clear. Please stop it! Then you're gonna be like the roots of my like. And if I start crashing out, it's because of you. Please, baby.
I'm going. 1 second. I'm just taking.
You don't even need to go. You can sit here and listen. Or you can go. I don't really mind. Okay. Leon, please stop it.
But I'm trying to get out.
I just wasted 3 minutes. Okay, you know what?
I'm going in Mum's room.
Okay. But you can literally just sit here. But you just have to like stop doing that. What are you doing?
Trying to get out.
May. Okay. I'm tired now. Okay. Air resistance is when something is moving in air. Then the particles in said air are in collision with the something, so slowing down how long it takes for, say, a hot air balloon to land, or a parachute to land, or as often seen in the Jurassic Park franchise, the team's car somehow ends up crashing into a tree. Actually, with the crashing, it's clear air resistance is not cutting it. It's not enough. Anyways, so wait. Okay, so, nice. Yeah, nice. So this is to do with the planets, not the measuring scales at the doctor's office. Well, actually, that's the GP, the general practice. Weight is a planetary pull. Mass is stuff. Mass is how much matter is there, present there. That's your GP measuring scales. It's funny because we call it colloquially that my weight is da-da-da-da, my weight is something. But actually it's my mass okay. Actually it's my mass that is being measured here. Subjective. I love the subjective relational relative nature that is flowing underneath. Gravitational forces act as a pulling field by which stuff with large masses, so with a large mass, by which I primarily mean planets, pulls stuff towards it, okay? It's like a pulling force, but by stuff with a lot of stuff. That makes total sense, right? Yeah. Neat. Okay. Gravitational forces, large mass, pulling stuff, primarily meant by planets. Friction, Rion, please, what are you, Rion? Okay. Friction is a rubbing force, as the surfaces are rubbed together. Push is, well, push. It's going in the opposite direction, so moving away, in comparison to pull, being pulling, so, you know, pulling in the same direction, so moving towards. That's neat. Makes sense, right? What are you doing?
You're pinching me.
Rion! My soul is breaking into pieces. I didn't even pinch you.
Yes, you did.
And you're making me upset now. Okay, it's a bit interesting. You know what I found really interesting? Is how he always ends up here. Especially when I'm trying to do something. I love little boys, but it's very strange. Okay, it's not that strange, but it's pretty strange. Like, he is not that little.
No.
I had such a big plan for this episode.
So why don't you you do another video?
Because I want to be honest with myself. Rin, do you like... I don't even know what to say. Okay. Back to force inversions. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally normal behavior. This cannot be a 30-minute episode. I think my soul would actually wither. It would go. It would be gone. The 14-season plan, it would be like a vamoose. I'm so real horn. Okay. No. Wait, nice. So this is to do with planets, not the measuring scales, not the doctor's office place. Well, actually, that's a GP, that's general practice. Weight is a planetary pull. Mass is stuff. Mass is how much matter is there present there. That's your GP measuring scales. Mass is measured by scales. Weight is a planetary pull. Difference, yeah? It's funny because we call it colloquially that my weight is da-da-da-da-da-da. You don't need to know my weight, respectfully. But actually, it's my mass that is being measured. Subjective. You know, I totally love the subjective, relational, relative nature that is flowing underneath. Gravitational forces act as a pulling field by stuff with large mass, by which I primarily mean planets. Friction is a rubbing force, as the surfaces are rubbed together. Weight is, well... Oh wait, hang on. Push is, well, push. It's going in the opposite direction, so moving away. In comparison to pull, being pulling in the same direction, so moving towards.
You kicked me.
Rion, I actually have nothing to say to you anymore. Can you please stop it? I did not kick him.
Yes, you did kick me.
Rion, you actually like... I did not kick him.
You did kick me.
Rion, how is this helping me in any way?
You kicking me?
You know, everyone has a selfish gene, but this is my stand. I need to get my work done, and he is not going to break my book. Put so much effort into this. Rion, do you know what effort is?
No.
Rion, do you not understand that maybe your sister really wants to do well? You can come and listen. I have nothing wrong with that. But you cannot keep doing that. That's not acceptable, Rion.
What?
Okay. Friction. Friction is a rubbing force, as the surfaces are rubbed together. Push is, well, push. It's going in the opposite direction, so moving away. In comparison to pull, being pulling in the same direction, so moving towards. That's neat. It makes sense, right? Thrust, not thus. Thrust, T-H-R-U-S-T, thrust, is a propelling force. So literally thrusts things forwards. It's kind of in the name. Thrust, yeah, forwards. It like propels stuff forwards. Cool stuff. Oh my god, you know... Upthrust is a fluid bouncing. Actually, it's not really bouncing, but pushing stuff up. It's like the buoyant force. Buoyant as in B-U-O-Y-A-N-T. You know, I love how once I got a comment about like my audio quality. But I think you guys have to understand that I'm a one-person person. And I'm really trying here. I want to do well. I want to help. I want to be useful, you know what I mean? I want to solve problems. I want to be a theoretical physicist. But I am not a human. I am not... Of course I'm a human being. I'm a human being. I'm not a magician. I mean, a magician can only play tricks. They can't do real magic. I cannot do magic. I am not a sorceress. I cannot do that. Like, I cannot edit my sound quality. I cannot redo this video. I will be honest. I will be truthful. And I will get the job done eventually. And I will live physics. That's what I want to do, right? Now hear the music. Hear the music. That's my goal. Hear the music. 14 seasons. GCSE. A-level, I can have fun. Yeah, I just need to get there. Physics, maths, further maths, ideally. And then in my frees, I can write podcast episodes and record them in a weekend, and I can have a ton of fun time. Yeah. I mean, this is still fun. This is nice. It's like the audio files. Maybe some alien or like somebody in the future listening to this be like, oh, interesting. This is how physics is like nowadays, is it? Anyways, upthrust is fluid bouncing. Actually, not really bouncing, but pushing stuff up. It's like the buoyant force, in which the fluid is upthrusting the floatable device. The fluid is upthrusting. Rin, you are not a baby. I have nothing more to say to you. The fluid upthrust is a fluid. Rin, I do not need dinosaur sounds. Rion! Rin, this is my like. Rion. Okay. Breathe. Yeah, it's fine. You've only got 18 episodes to write today. Only 18. You'll be on track eventually. Mom!
Yeah? Dina kicked me.
Rin, I have nothing to say to you right now. I did not kick you, and it's not acceptable behavior.
You kicked me.
Rion!
And you pinched me.
Mom! I do not want to re-record this. I am not re-recording it. It's not okay. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I will say the whole thing again in one go without any interruptions. Now, yeah. I accept that it's not going to be perfect, but I really want to get this done. Done well. Okay. I don't need to start from beginning. I do not need to start from beginning. I'm doing this my way. Okay. Listen to Rimona. Listen to yourself. Yeah, I'm totally not talking to myself. Totally. I mean, I am, but... Okay. What is going on? Okay, upthrust is fluid bouncing. Actually, it's not really bouncing, but pushing stuff up. It's like a buoyant force in which the fluid is upthrusting the floatable device. Oh my god, I remember the bobbing boy, B-U-O-Y, in the first season, Waves and Sound. Yeah, that bobbing boy has upthrust acting on it, which makes it buoyant, so it can float and thus bob up and down, like the geese and the ducks and the other native waterfowl in the area. Not to say invasive species of waterfowl don't float. I mean, they can, generally speaking, I guess. I mean, waterfowl has water in their name, right? So generally, I guess they can float and not drown. They can swim. Penguins can swim. They just can't fly, right? Humans have a sort of natural buoyant... I just think my brother's desperate. Mom! I love how you just told me. It's like I'm not studying too. I mean, how desperate does a boy have to be get random noises in a recording. He knows I don't want to redo it. And my mum knows. I get that she's tutoring someone, but I also want to study. I still want to get my work done. Like, I want to get my work done. Leave or stay. Or just don't do that. Did you never have a passion? Did you not ever like something? And then, did you never get told, oh, you can't do that until you get the structure right? Well, I'm getting the structure right. So that's why I'm doing 14 seasons for GCSE, so then I get the structure. And then beyond, I can actually flow and do some thinking. More than I can do with this. And you have just made my recording over 20-minute long, boy. How is that nice? That's not nice behavior. It's not okay. It's not okay. So, yeah, that bobbing buoy has upthrust acting on it, which makes it buoyant so it can float and thus bob up and down like the ducks and the geese and other native waterfowl in the area. Not to say invasive species of waterfowl don't float. I mean, they can, generally speaking. Waterfowl have... Can you not? Maybe I should just not give you attention. You don't even... Waterfowl have water in the name, right? So generally they can float and not drown. Humans have a sort of natural buoyancy too, so we can swim. Technically, humans are invasive species. I mean, are we native to anywhere in particular? Not really. I guess we're native to Earth, but invasive in our colonialization of the universe with our space junk and pollutants and all that nasty stuff. I mean, we kind of like deforestation and global warming. It's kind of caused by us, right? We're not really contributing well, necessarily. But to be honest, other invasive species are kind of like that too. And, Rin, you are actually harassing me now. My guy is just hitting my hair, like, as if it's normal behavior. Rin, do you realise that in the future, you'll be listening to this, and then you'll think, what on earth have I been doing? And do you have anything to say to your future self? Well, to my future self, I'm really exhausted. But I need to get this done. Bryn, I need to get this done, okay? I just need to do this.
Welcome, strangers. Lately I've been hearing about people say there is a lot.
There is. Okay. There is a certain boy. There is a certain boy not letting me finish talking. But that's okay. That's reality. Technically, humans are invasive species. I mean, are we native to anywhere in particular?
I mean, lots sound okay.
Not really. Not really. I guess we're native to Earth, but invasive species. We're invasive. He's hysterical. He is hysterical. If I ever get like a mental breakdown, it will be because I'm trying so hard. It's not cutting it. It's not enough. Okay, so technically humans are invasive species. I mean, are we native to anyone? I've already said this before. Why am I repeating the same things? Okay, where have I stopped? Okay, so how long do we need to be a resident of a region to be from the region?
Question.
That's my maths book. Okay, how long do we have to be a resident of a region to be from the region? Region meaning area. Nah, I mean, I don't know. We might... Brian, please stop it.
Graphics of...
It's graphs of cubic functions.
Graphs of cubic functions.
The graph intersects the y-axis at a point y equals x. The graphs... Oh, wait, that's not right. The point of y equals d, y equals a, y equals a. The graph's roots can be found by finding the values of x for which y equals 0. Very interesting. See, you have a little squiggle graph. Yeah, okay. Let me talk about buoyancy. Or was it invasive species? Where was I? Invasive species. Region meaning area. I mean, I don't know. We might not be invasive species, but we are interestingly. Stop here. I've never got this irritated before. He's always been here in the background, but today, right now especially, I'm just not having it. You cannot stuff stuff in my face. That is not nice. Keeping my cool. Totally okay. Yeah, look, my octopus is sad. My little soft toy octopus is very sad right now. See, it's got a little frown on it. Are you little baby baby? Are you like 2 years old? Okay. I mean, I don't know. We might not be invasive species necessarily, but we are interesting conscious ones for sure. Or maybe we haven't met or understood other species with souls like us. Maybe all the other creatures are operating on a higher cognitive level than we can ever imagine. Maybe they are laughing at our stupidity. I mean, who knows? Maybe you're an alien tuning in, wondering, what the hell is this teen girl on about? What is going on? Is this how that physics music is being played by humans? I guess you think it's interesting, right? At least I'd hope so by now. Electric forces are fields that don't touch but interact at a distance between charged particles. He is sitting on my back. My brother is sitting on my back. Why is he sitting on my back? Water resistance is like charge... Wait, no. Electric forces are fields that don't touch but interact at a distance between charged particles. Water resistance is like air resistance, but with water particles, as per the water, not air in the name. Collisions with water particles means this acts against a fish trying to swim, so slows them down. Fish being the plural of fish, yeah? Multiple fish, one fish, doesn't matter. Water resistance is acting against them. It's like the friction, but for water. You get what I mean? Like, it's the friction, but for water. It's like the friction a fish always experiences when it moves. Yeah? Fish experiencing friction in water is water resistance. It's drag, yeah? Remember that? It's my hair. Collisions with water particles means this force of water resistance acts against fish trying to swim.
You kicked me!
Yo, can you stop it?
She kicked me, everybody.
I did not kick him.
She did kick me.
I have nothing to say to you right now.
She kicked
This is my...
everybody.
This is my hair. This is my back. This is my little 10 minutes. Look at it. I've hit almost 30 minutes. And Rihanna, I haven't even finished talking. There's like 10 forces I need to talk about. I'm on water resistance. It's like air resistance, but with water... Rihanna, that's my hand. Don't pull my hand. Air resistance is like... Water resistance is like air resistance.
Hello, everybody.
Water resistance is like air resistance, but with water particles, as per water, not air. Can you stop it? Okay, this is why it's called physics in the necrotic world. Necrotic, decaying, horrible scenarios. Horrible. Just trying to hear the music when the generation nowadays is like, oh my god, I have no idea what's going on. Did he just pull my chair? He just pulled my chair. That's it. That is it. That's my chair. He just sat on my chair. What am I supposed to do? Talk? Standing. Okay. You know what? I could be Fayanam. How do you even say his name? Fayanam. He says the best way to learn is by teaching, right? You only know if you actually know something, if you can teach it simply or something like that. Is it Fayanam? Feynam? Feynan or something like that. Feynan. He makes brilliant lectures. He's like an amazing science communicator. But I also like Paul Ehrenfest. You know, Ehrenfest. And that is my calculator. Why do I need to explain this to you? He has no reason to... Okay, wait, let me finish this. Water resistance is like air resistance but with water particles. As per water, not air in the name. Collisions with water particles means this acts against fish trying to swim, so slows them down. Thank you, Dad. Amazing, brilliant. It slows them down. It is a drag force, so drags them back, which is why when you are doing your cool front swimming strokes, you do the front crawl, rather than a doggy paddle, ideally speaking, as you're more streamlined with the arrow shape, you know, so you can move through the water more smoothly. As drag force, water resistance is reduced. This is the same principles in which fish are flatter for. Evolution, hooray! Magnetic forces act with the ferromagnetic materials and magnets. Nice. Positive rheotaxis, so RHEOTAXIS, is when fish swim against the current, which needs more effort to stay in place, which is used by fish to hold fort well. I mean, their position in the current, not a pillow fort or whatever. Hysteresis, so HYSTERESIS, is when the ferromagnetic material, which has been aligned with the magnetic field, temporarily gains its own temporary magnetism. I mean, I reckon that's really cool, right? Yeah. Force versions. I've seen a lot of forces now. Not only this, is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 forces. Not only these 12 GCSE forces, but also the force of a certain little chipmunk, which I absolutely adore. My little brother. The force of my brother wanting to be in a video. You know, maybe he should just come and read stuff. I did ask him, but he said he didn't want to. It's a shame. Maybe one day I'll do... Actually, no, I'm not making any more promises. I was gonna promise, maybe I could do a little session for children. But I don't think that'd work out right now, would it? Get the 14 seasons done, hopefully by January. And then just revise for GCSEs. Come back, fresh start with A level. Yeah. I've got a plan. This makes sense. This makes totally sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So episode 102, Force versions. Thanks for sticking with me. It is over 30 minutes now. That's unfortunate. Well, did you like studying with me? I don't know. Sorry, I'm a bit... I don't even know what I am anymore. Can I help you? Am I being helpful? I don't know. But I still did this episode, so I think... Good try. Good try. I'm not re-recording. I probably should re-record, but I think it's good. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Very proud of it. And my brother in the future can come and see what a little chipmunk I was when I was younger. Very cute. Very adorable. But also very, what's the word? Performative. He wants a camera. He wants screen time. Well, it's really audio time, isn't it? I like talking. I like audio podcasts. I like listening to podcasts. I like speaking. Yeah. That's the kind of learner I am. I guess you guys are too, if you're listening, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a bit of a messy episode, this one. 102 force versions. Life, the universe, and everything. Fun stuff. I'm tired now. 18 more episodes to go for the season. Yay. See you next time at Physics in Necrotic World. This is your host, Rimona Christian, R out.